dog, the fat ass that runs the place. Y'all know that. Anyway, joining me today, as usual, we have Coach Mike Sutton.
Going on.
We have Coach Marvin.
Oh, we
Marvin,
here.
go getter. Marvin, formerly known as Go Getter Triple. I was heartbroken when he took Go Get Out. I didn't like it. I was heartbroken.
Corporate do that to you.
And I don't think I've been on when Arnett's been on. So welcome Arnett with when I'm on for the first time. Coach Arnett, you there, brother?
I'm here.
Okay.
Turn your mic up on that.
He in the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Let him do his thing.
All right, we're gonna give a few seconds and let everybody get joined up, and then we're gonna get rolling here.
We got something for y'all today. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we got a new little format we're gonna try out, and we have a special surprise at the end, as usual. Y'all know the routine.
I should be good.
We're gonna need some feedback on the current format, everybody. So let us know whether y'all like it or not, or what we can do going forward to get it better. Cause we're still,
Bro, y'all see Sean, bro?
yeah, he's tripping. Y'all gotta think we're still relatively new at this, and it's a work in progress. But we're working on it. We spend more time than y'all would think discussing getting these podcasts ready.
Yeah, we want to apologize too for took so long. We supposed to done this like
Friday.
yeah. So
All right, Arnett, you done shooting, bro?
Man, I never was shit, man. That's just Mike, man. Fucking with y'all.
All right. So anyway, fellas, let's get rolling. There's a couple big topics in the league this week. Since we did miss a couple advances last week, we want to look into week 13. They had some really big games in the league in week 13. I want to touch on a few of them and get y'all's thoughts on it. That actually wound up being big games for the league as a whole going forward. One of the big games you want to look at was Detroit and the Texans. That was a good game. It was closer than the score indicated. The Lions wound up winning 41-31. Now, the Texans are somewhat of a top AFC squad. The Lions are kind of a middle to top NFC squad. So what do y'all think this tells us going forward about both of their seasons?
I think
Let's go with Mike first.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
I think with this win for Detroit, he's been kind of quiet this season. I think this win right here shows the league that he's still here, that he's still relevant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sean. He's been winning games, but he's been losing to some good users too. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I just think the Lions right here, he just showed he's still here. Like, you still gotta look out for him.
Right. Now, what do you think of the time of possession? The Texans actually dominated most of the stats. Like, they dominated. They had
Oh, wow.
double time of possession, and here's
Yes.
the thing. The Lions had 9 minutes and 47 seconds of time of possession. And they
Yes.
scored 41 points. Texans had over 18 minutes and put up 31. Marvin, what do you think that would say to you about this game and how it went?
I would have to say, if you look at it, the Houston, they actually turned the ball over early, and that's what gave Detroit the chance to make a run. Looking at the stats, but they both threw 4 interceptions, both of them.
Yeah, it was ugly.
But they got kind of like similar stats if you look at both coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how the time of possession is that big of a difference because the Texans ran the ball a little more, but yeah, that's the way it planned out. I agree with what Mike said. You definitely got to respect the Lions. That was a big win for them for sure.
I think another thing. I mean, the game was close up to the third quarter, and
Yeah,
as you said, like with the time of possession double for the Texans, I think the fourth quarter, maybe Detroit went up just by like 3, maybe. I can't add it up off the top of my head, but
Well,
he went up just a
going
little
into
bit, and
right,
Sean gets
going
nervous a lot.
right, going into the fourth quarter, it was Houston 31, Detroit 24, and Houston never scored again.
Mm.
And now see, I want to give credit to the Lions. Because generally they're a run first team. Well, last all season,
right.
they brought in Will Fuller, Philip Dorsett. They decided to go a different route, and it looks to be somewhat paying off. We'll see in the playoffs. Arnett, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
That matchup, man. While I'm looking at it, look like he's 17 unanswered, man. Probably some quick strikes with Will Fuller or something.
Yep. Yeah, they look like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Will Fuller did.
Well, actually, his tight end, Moritz Boringer, had 4 receptions for 159 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And one of those plays was a 69-yard bomb.
Yeah, one of
Oh,
them was a
shit.
69-yard bomb.
Gee,
That might
by
have
the
It
tight
been
looked
it.
like a
end.
lot. It looked like a lot of
then,
them was deep balls.
right, and then Will Fuller had 3 for 107 and 1 touchdown with a 55-yard bomb. Philip Dorsett didn't even touch the field, it don't look like, which is,
Yeah.
I think that might be a waste. I don't know. Jarvis Landry, 3 for 85 with a 42-yard bomb. So, I mean, it looked like he struck, early and often. But
Right.
the big thing was that Moritz Boringer,
We
at
got
tight
pants
end,
open.
6'4", 243, just he's a beast. I looked at him. He's
I think the defense probably got some stops though. Like, probably was defense turnovers.
well, they both had 4 turnovers. Texans had 7 third down conversions. Lions had 5. When the Lions got in the red zone, they only scored 33% of the time. Texans scored 66% of the time. So, I mean, really and truly, if you look at it in a bubble, I think the Lions just, not the entire game, but when it mattered, they just outplayed the Texans. Texans only
Nah,
needed a touchdown.
I
In the
don't
fourth
think he
quarter,
outplayed him.
well, in the fourth quarter, when it mattered, like,
I think what happened, like if you looking at the stats, if you really think about it, right? So you said Texans was up 31-24, and his time of possession was like 18 minutes. So basically, what
right.
Sean tried to do was run the ball and kill the clock, but he couldn't.
Keep
So
the ball out of his hand.
yeah, he tried to keep the ball out of Detroit hands, but Detroit he locked him down. So I guess what you said, he did outplay him in the fourth.
Not the
But
whole
that's
game, but really in the fourth quarter when it mattered, like when the crunch time came, I think it just the Lions just outplayed the Texans as a whole. Just like y'all said, we all know Sean. Sean's my boy, yeah. I know Sean don't really like me sometimes. I know
All right,
Sean don't really
moving.
like me sometimes, but he
put his ass off.
he's a good user. We all know him. He's good people. Anyway, hey, that buzzer had me tripping. That buzzer
Cut
had
his
me
ass
tripping.
off.
Hey, I gotta look for another one, bro.
That shit had me fucked. I thought somebody was calling your ass.
So, hey, I was trying to ignore it there for a second.
No, you
But
can't ignore
well, I didn't know what it was. I thought somebody was calling, but I like it. I like it.
it.
The other game that I think it wasn't a close game, but it kind of let people know in the NFC where the power still lies. The Panthers and the Bears played. And the Bears are the number 1 seed in the NFC right now. The Panthers, they had a couple losses. One head-to-head and some sims, and I think maybe another sim. I think he's only lost one time head-to-head. But anyway, they came in, and the Bears were playing for the number 1 seed. They're currently the number 1 seed. And in Week 13, they lost 49 to 17. And, of course, we'll touch on this later, so we don't got to touch on it too much right now. But Mitch Trubisky comes in, 2 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Just absolutely horrible game. But we'll touch more on that later. Cam Newton played a damn near perfect game. What do y'all think this tells us going forward? Or does it tell us anything? Do we already know this was going to happen? Or does it really just tell us, hey, the Panthers kind of backed off and had kind of a slower going season, but they're starting to gain traction going into the playoffs?
Emoji happy tears.
I think it was going to happen because, the Bears already said that he's a run-first team. Like, he liked to run the ball. He showed that he couldn't pass. Anybody that's one-dimensional like that, they're going to be stopped. Especially against a person like the Panthers.
But if you look at the stats going into this game, Mike, the Bears ran the ball 8 times total for 18 yards. So my thought is he didn't even attempt to run the ball. He came out saying he was going to throw the ball, and that didn't work out for him.
All right, well, let me ask y'all this.
Trying to keep up.
Arnett, let's touch on this. Now, the game got out of hand early. It was 20-7 at halftime. It got out of hand. But since do y'all think that maybe there's a chance that Ray did not open up his playbook as much as he would have had it been a playoff game, because he might know that in the playoffs he's going to have to beat the Panthers to get to the Panthers Invitational, the finals. Do y'all think that perhaps he kind of closed his playbook a little bit to not expose his game plan because he knows he's going to see him in a couple of weeks when it really matters?
Yeah, you always giving excuses.
He ain't closed that playbook. I've been playing against Ray, man. I can tell you what happened. He got down in panic and started chucking the ball.
Yep. He couldn't keep up.
Turnover. Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with him. He had to pass.
Right. Okay. All right. So this was just normal. We knew it was going to happen going in. Didn't show us anything. All right, that's the general gist of it. All right, moving forward. I don't think there are any more big games. Oh, Atlanta and the Saints.
Yeah,
Now, there wasn't really any playoff implications, but we'll touch on this also later on about the Falcons, so we don't got to say too much. But the Saints did get the upset, which is causing havoc on the NFC playoff picture, especially pertaining to the NFC South.
Big time.
What are y'all's thoughts going forward on that game? Anything?
Well, since we got you on here, I'll go ahead and start this off. What do you feel you did so well, Coach Dusty, to pull out the W?
Well, I mean, we were very balanced. I think we had 25 passes, 26 runs.
That's what it looked like.
We were very consistent. We only turned the ball over twice. And our cornerbacks really locked down Ridley and Julio. Like they put the clamps on them, which they normally will do. But what happened,
cocky.
No. But I mean, I'm not a very good player, but my defense actually does hold people. Like they do that a lot. My offense just throws 10 interceptions a game and can't, pisses everybody off. But
can't do it, bro. That's how you stay in the game.
Right. Now the time of possession, 18 minutes to 9 minutes. We really controlled the ball and the clock.
Yeah.
And we converted 5 third downs compared to the Falcons' 1 third down conversion.
Yep. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's terrible.
For
a former champion.
Their receivers couldn't get any space. They just couldn't. But I don't think going forward that it means anything. I mean, everybody gets lucky sometimes. Like Shun says, the sun shines on a dog's ass once or twice. you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it shows anything. It's the end of the season, and I think so many people come in overlooking the Saints just because they know I'm
Yeah.
not. They know I'm gonna turn the ball over on offense, and they know my defense is solid. But
You got to change their
you
mind,
know,
bro.
right. And
I think you just showed the league your potential. That's all that is. Like, you gotta give
Yeah, I
yourself
agree,
some
man.
credit, man. You can't just keep saying you suck. Like, you just beat a former champion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give yourself some credit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
they gotta look out for you now. Like, you a sleeper. Can't sleep on Dustin.
Nah, you ain't no pushover no more.
Right.
Yep.
See the Saints on the schedule, like that's a free win. XP,
Yep.
nah.
Yeah, you pick your lip. I know you smiling. Yeah.
yeah, a little bit. Well, see, my thing is, I never liked kind of the cocky commish type, you know, because everybody kind of expects if you're a commissioner, you're going to win some games. So I
Right.
think that always kind of made us different because people know if they come to my league, the commission ain't winning the Super Bowl, but I'm still going to talk shit with them, you know. And I
Yeah.
think it's different for most leagues, you know. Because if you go in most leagues, a lot of times the commissioner is one of the better players in the league, and that's why they keep it active. But we
They
keep
be
it active
cheating, bro.
here, right? Sometimes, and you know, we have three very good commissioners, and then there's me. I'm solid sometimes, you know, but I think it really keeps us honest, you know. All right,
Yeah.
moving forward to week 14.
Yeah, move on to week 14.
14, I'm looking through Ravens Titans, big game. Titans said they was gonna whoop that ass. Ravens said, hey, listen, let me give you my little excited dog and put the gas can on it. So we coming out, we doing this. Coach Mike, big win. And I think y'all play in another league too this week.
Yeah, we playing
That's what
Pigskin.
Yeah. What do you think was the difference maker in this game? We all watched it, but while you were
Oh, yeah.
playing, what do you think was the difference maker?
I don't know. I was just locked in, yo. 'Cause, like I told you in the chat, like I'm undefeated against people that talk shit against me. So I take that. You know, that's my fuel. You talk shit to me, you know, you gonna get all of it. You know what I'm saying? And when I was playing him, like I already knew what he was running when he came out. Like I already knew what was coming. So I mean, I don't
Hey,
know if he
I
was doing
told
that
him, I
on
said,
purpose because we're gonna probably have to meet in the playoffs. I don't know if he was doing that on purpose or not, but I already knew what he was coming out in.
yeah. I told him, I said, dude, on the mic, he was calling your plays out before you even ran them. It's time to buy a new ebook. Now, at the time, I didn't know. Here's the thing. I didn't know what an ebook was, but I heard other guys in other leagues give him shit about it. Like, hey, Tyler's got an ebook, blah, blah, blah. And he gets really offended by it. So I just said it as a joke. And of course, you know, he didn't use the ebook, but it apparently really got him pissed off a little bit. So we might put some fire under his ass. Or he might get embarrassed again like he did against Shun or New to when he's supposed to be coming in the AFC to run things, but we'll cover that later.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Arnett, what did you think? Did you see anything that stuck out to you in this game? Did it solidify Mike as a contender? Or did it say, well, we kind of thought it was going to happen already? Or what do you think? Like, what was your general feeling coming out of the game?
Me personally, it was just I ain't gonna lie, that damn runner, what's that rookie running back he got? Arnold?
Yeah,
Oh, who, Titans or
he talking about my boy.
The Ravens, man. Every time I watch him play, man, he breaking tackles, stiff arming the shit out of somebody.
He a
oh,
dog.
yeah, Romero Arnold from Army.
Yeah, straight dog, yeah.
Yeah.
But that game though, I wasn't surprised because knowing Tyler, he gonna try to air your ass out. He live by that line. He throwing it deep. He gonna live by it, regardless.
And I was
He
playing
gonna
that
try to throw you
motherfucker
deep.
too. Play that deep ball.
So if you come prepared to play that deep ball and take it away from you, man, and he ain't throwing other routes, and result me, it's gonna be an L for him.
Yeah.
Right.
See, basically what I did against him,
Right.
I played him before when he was the Cowboys and I was the Giants before we did the reboot. And basically he ran the same plays, like it was the same one. So that's how I knew like what he was doing, cause he did the same thing the last time we played when I was the Giants, and I beat him when I was the Giants. So, I mean,
Right.
he like you said, he knew he need to switch his playbook up or something. But I don't know if
Right.
he probably would have he probably was doing that on purpose though. I don't know. But
He has mentioned in several groups that he uses the same playbook he's used since M25,
I
which
believe
I
it.
didn't know him in M25. I knew him after, like a year after that, I think. And he's been pretty consistent with plays. Like you know what plays he likes, which I guess that's good. You know, if you've been doing it a long time, you go with what works. You
Right.
know. Marvin, anything you want to add before moving forward?
Well, I mean, we talked about this plenty of time. Mike ran the ball well, didn't turn the ball over, and we know what Tyler gonna do. He gonna step back and try to find the ball holes and throw the ball all game. And when you playing another good coach like that, I mean, you can't make mistakes. And I feel it probably would have been a better game if Tyler would have ran the ball a little more, but he didn't.
Right. Yeah, he only had 14 rushes with Vaughn.
Right.
So, and Vaughn ran hard.
Yeah, he did.
All right, moving forward. Eagles Rams. That was a big game. It wasn't a big
Wow,
game.
shocked me, man. Shocked me. But one thing I can say is Devin called it.
He did. He did.
He
definitely
did.
Going in, I had the Eagles winning handily. And the Rams shocked not the world, but shocked a lot of people and won this game.
Yes.
He pulled away at the end. It was a little closer than the score said, but it still wasn't pretty.
Yeah, at the end they got ugly. Eagles he started forcing hella shit. Boy, he was nervous. Boy, boy. But I blame that game on you, Dusty. It's Devon off, boy. Piss him
Well,
off.
hey, listen, tier four for life. It's gonna stay that way. We'll talk more about the Rams a little later on. But what really stuck out to y'all in this game, for me personally, is as always in most big games, 4 turnovers by the Eagles, 1 for the Rams. That's always to me going to say, hey, to most people going to say, hey, this is a good game. You know, the 4 turnover team didn't really win. You know,
Yeah, but 3 of them turnovers came late in the fourth though.
Right. Not only did he not turn the ball over, he doubled the rushing yards. But that could be because the Eagles lost their number 1 running back early, or not early, but semi-early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really stick out, fellas. I'm looking through it. It just looks standard,
Nah, it was just the running back. Like I guess that's his thing, Jay. Because Jay was also in the MVP race. Now that he hurt, he won't be getting MVP. But
right.
When he went down, I think he went down like the second quarter. That's when everything changed. Like he had to change his whole game plan.
Yeah, Ajayi was averaging 8 yards a carry compared to the backups that came in, who each averaged 1.8 yards per carry and 1.4 yards per carry.
Yikes.
Yeah, he kind of stopped. He kind of stopped running the ball.
Yeah. So we'll have to monitor that going forward. There's not really much to say. Devon won. He came out. He made a video. We'll talk about this later. But it was a big game that week. That shocked a lot of people. The last game, people might think I'm just doing it to talk shit, but I'm really not. The last game that stuck out that week to me was the Saints and the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to spend too much time on it because I bragged them enough.
Chiefs got that ass whooped.
The Saints came out 31-10 in Arrowhead and pulled out the defeat. Anything stick out in that game, fellas? I don't know if many people watched it. It was kind of late, but I think it was a good game. A couple quick strikes for the Saints offense. They really didn't turn the ball over very much either team. They had 1-1, and very balanced game by the Saints.
Fuck you, Rich.
19 minutes of possession from the Saints, 9 minutes from the Chiefs. And it was just a good game, I think. But the Saints had 15 first downs. The Chiefs had 5. I mean, it really was. It was a good win. What do y'all's thoughts? Do y'all think? Well, let me ask y'all this. Chiefs Coach Marvin, you're here, so we'll come to you last. But
Yeah.
in a vacuum, do y'all think that this game will help or hurt the Chiefs going into the playoffs? Like, okay, so what I'm asking is, oftentimes in the season, a late loss, it can derail a team, derail a championship team, or it can make a team rally and say, hey, look, we wasn't focused, we came in, we got our asses kicked, we got to stay focused the rest of the way, we got to be tuned in. Or is it kind of a confidence blow where they're like, damn, we just got our ass knocked off, or we really where we thought we were at this point in the season? Let's go to Mike first.
Shit, you said a lot, but I don't think it's gonna hurt him though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it was just like a practice game, really. But I mean, he came out lost.
No, it
In
deflated
practice.
him. He said he
You know what
was
I'm
done
saying?
for
That's how I
the
see
season
it.
after the game.
But,
Emoji happy tears.
It don't matter because he still got his division for one.
Yeah, he's the number 1 seed.
Right, he's number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
Tomorrow, Ferg.
he just lost in
Well,
practice.
I've seen good. I'm saying I've seen good players and good teams get knocked off late, and they carry it into the playoffs.
Right.
This is a
I
confidence
agree.
blow. It's confidence blow. That's what I was mainly asking. Ornette, what do you think? brother?
LOL.
I hope it's a motivation for him, and from here on out to smack everybody in his way.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's what I was hoping.
And I caught the game when it was like 14-0, and then I seen when you set up for the play action to listen to me, and I was like, man, it's over. He keep going deep like that, it's over.
Yeah, when the
He's
safety
not
came
dancing
up.
anytime soon, Tyler.
Yeah. When the safety came up on the play action, that was a wrap. All right, Marvin.
Yes,
Going
sir.
forward. I'm on the side of Marvin and Mike. I don't think the game mattered as much as some people would make it out.
No. Back up. All right. First off, I'm gonna congratulate you on the win for sure. And our confidence is not low. You know, we gonna walk around like we got the biggest dick around, and we just gonna keep playing. We underestimated our opponent, and our opponent showed up and handled his business. The matchups, like far as offensive line, D line, receivers, DBs. I mean, the Saints won that matchup across the board. I mean, the Chiefs just didn't show up to play. I mean, simple. You can't take nothing away from you. That's for sure.
Are you out to prove a message? Like, are you saying, hey, listen, I get shit on a lot. You played the Falcons in week 16.
Yes,
Play the
sir.
Falcons in week 16. Big game because you got to win to stay ahead of the Ravens for number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yes, sir.
Are you out on a mission week 16 to say, hey, look, week 15 or 14 or whatever was, that was Fugazi. We're moving forward, and our confidence is high. We're here to prove we're going to show a message to the league and the NFC saying, hey, look, we don't fear y'all. We're here to play. We're going to win some games. We're going to go deep in the playoffs again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. I like to hear it.
No doubt.
I like to hear it.
No
All
doubt.
right, moving forward, one of the topics that really been coming up in the league, I'm noticing, new Bucks user. He's been here a little over a season. They're hot. And in
Yes,
this
sir.
league, the Bucks have never been hot. The Bucks have never been that kind of team. They were a very active user, but they never won a lot of games. Greg Omerode probably won 3 games this season. So this season, we got a new Bucks user, and he's very tricky. Like he's a shyster, man. He'll the offensive run. Like he don't run the same plays. He mixes his plays up good. And when you play him, you really think like, oh man, I could beat this guy. But he squeaks it out in the end.
Yep.
I tell you,
I agree.
real quick before we get into it, let me just go over his schedule. All right, first week he beat the Cardinals by 6, late touchdown. Second win, what else is him? All right, third game of the season, beat the Saints by a point. Saints went for a 2-point conversion with no time left, didn't get it.
Terrible.
He beat the Falcons 21-20, won by a point.
Terrible.
Extra point was missed by the Falcons. He lost to the Panthers. That was a sim. He lost to the Panthers. All right, then he beat the Vikings by 3. Field goal late. He beat the Chiefs. I don't know what happened in that game. I'm sure Marvin will touch on it. Looks like he got out of hand early. He tied the Falcons 26-26. Beat the Packers 30-17. They played and it was a lot closer than that, but they had a disconnect.
Oh, that Packers was a force.
This was a force, but they played though. And
Oh,
was
yeah,
up
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
with like 40 seconds left. But it was a close game. And he beat the Lions by a score, and then he beat the
He
Bears
lost
by
to
2.
the Lions.
That's what I mean. He lost the Lions by a score, and he beat the Bears by 2. So really, he plays close games. He just comes down to the wire a lot of times with him.
He definitely
He unpredictable.
take care of the football for sure.
Right.
I mean, yeah, he most definitely take care of the football. And then I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at the last game when he played the Bears. Man, it got through for over 500 yards.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
And I think we can say as bad as the Bears' offense is usually, Ray's got 10 wins because his defense is solid.
Bro,
You come out and throw for 500 yards on the Bears.
Chris
You're doing
Godwin
something.
had 268 yards, 6 receptions.
Wow.
Well,
2 TDs.
he got 100 yards. He got 100 yards on 1 reception.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like one of the last plays of the game. He was back up on the one. He just got a safety. He caught Ray blitzing and sent him over the top. So
It was beautiful.
what do y'all think? Y'all think this kid's legit going into the playoffs? Because if you look at the 2 toughest teams he played, 2 toughest games, was the Panthers and the Lions. They played the Panthers twice. Got blown out by the Panthers, lost to the Lions. But he beat everybody else pretty much by a point, and then he tied with the Falcons after he beat them early in the season by a point. Y'all think he can make some noise, or is he just kind of a new guy?
I think so.
He can make some wild card noise.
Okay.
About it, you know what I'm saying? If he got to face the Panthers again, he might get his ass whooped for the 3rd time. Because the Panthers beat him 42-25, and then he beat him 42-10. But I mean, he did show a little bit of what's the word? I don't even know.
Gusto?
He showed a little bit better by scoring, 15 more points than he did the first time.
Right.
But I'd like to see that third matchup to see what he do. Because, I mean, he kind of unpredictable to me.
Right. Ornette, what do you think, brother?
I don't even know where to start at with them because I didn't really see that game nothing. But looking at the stats, I'm still tripping off that 268 and 100 yards. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm still stuck on them looking at that right now, like 100 yards. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But as far as the playoff goes, NFC, I can see him probably making some noise though. I mean, who all over outside of the Panthers and Lions? You feel me?
Right.
You got what, the Rams? Depending on his work schedule, depending on what player you gonna get with him.
True.
Yeah.
Breaking news, Perry Crockett breaks his thumb, emoji pouting face, emoji pouting face, emoji face with symbols on mouth,
might
Emoji
upset
face with symbols on mouth.
from the NFC Championship.
You never know. I mean, I've seen him come out and just get the shit out of him in the league. And I've seen him come out and play the best player in the league and lose by a point or two.
Right,
He's really,
right.
like Mike said, he's really unpredictable.
I got some
so
breaking
moving
news,
forward-
y'all.
What happened?
Tyler just posted in the chat that Barry Crocker broke his thumb.
Hey, y'all don't be laughing at that, man. Shout out Tyler, man.
You know
Did
he
he really
playing
break
he playing Bishop right now.
That ain't funny. Emoji counting face.
well, actually-
He said that ain't
Emoji
funny.
face with symbols on mouth.
Believe it or
Emoji
not,
face with symbols on
that
mouth.
takes us into our
Emoji
next
face
segment.
with symbols
Yeah.
on mouth. Emoji
That takes
middle
us into
finger
our
with
next
medium
segment.
light skin tone.
Are the Titans legit in the AFC, or are they simply fool's gold?
You still have your
Let me
ebooks
tell y'all why
correct.
I'm asking. In the games that Tyler has played, actually, two touchdowns. He beat the Browns. Oh, they didn't play that. Oh, they did play that. He beat the Browns.
Play with my ass.
He beat the Browns. He beat the Bears. He beat the Dolphins. They lost to the Ravens. So the two of the three top AFC teams that he played, which would be Chiefs, Texans, Ravens. I think those are the three top AFC squads. He lost to the two of them. He beat one of them by 4. He split the series, 1-1, lost 1. But the second one really showed us 3-0. He got his ass whooped. And then he just recently lost to the Ravens. So my question is this. Is he just good against mediocre opponents? Can he make some noise in the AFC? And do y'all think that he can come back from that 53-point loss and beat Shungun in the playoffs? And if he beats the Ravens, do you think he can beat them in the playoffs? Can he make noise, or is he should have stayed in the NFC with the Cowboys? That's really what I'm asking.
You hit right on the head at the end.
All right.
You should stay in NFC.
All right. What the way I look at it is,
You gonna make
I
me
mean,
run this shit up in a minute.
no
talking
disrespect to
about
no
the
one, but
best
it's a little more.
He talking
It's a,
shit.
it's a little more defense on the AFC side than the NFC. So with that, I mean, he used to playing a certain style in the NFC, so he changed over to the AFC, and then he expects to play the same, and you can't do that.
You got to come
That's
with
just
different-
like, I mean, if you take, we gonna say the Jags. If you take the Jags and the Jags play somebody in the AFC, I mean, the guy has disappeared. But if he plays somebody in the NFC, he may score a ton of points, win or lose.
I
You know what I'm
bullshitted
saying?
against Lions.
Right.
So, I mean,
Emoji
I mean,
happy
I guess I
tears.
see what you're
Emoji
saying. The
happy tears.
AFC
Emoji
does
happy
play a
tears.
different style of
Emoji
ball.
happy tears.
well, it's just the only difference is like the defense is a little more tighter from the looks of everything.
WR of the year.
Right.
Yo,
Y'all welcome Eugene to the chat. Welcome Eugene to the podcast, everybody.
What's up, Gina?
Nigga don't sound dry now.
What's up,
Hey, all y'all little podcasters, all you little fuck ass niggas.
introduce yourself then, blood.
Nigga, I don't need no introduction.
I'm gonna tell y'all what just happened. We just got a call from the FCC. They said, man, we got to censor this shit. We got these Oakland boys. The FCC, bro, they trying to censor us. They said we can't have these Oakland boys just coming in trying to run this shit. Listen, we gotta stay on point. What up, Dino? How you playing, brother? While you're here, you came in yeah, like now that you're here, we're on a topic. Let me ask you a question. We're talking right now about if the Titans are for real in the AFC. He just beat you pretty good last event.
Yeah, he did because his team better than mine.
Okay.
What does team got to do with it?
Yeah, scheme over team. Listen,
Team
they got
over
a guy
team.
in another league. They got a guy in another league.
Mike, man, cut it out, bro. Joe Free play running there.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
You did, but you won't beat me up again.
I know your 3 play running there.
I run way more than 3 plays.
You got 3 plays, nigga. If Lamar Jackson get hurt, nigga, you done, nigga.
Okay.
What's your question, Dusty?
My question is, do you think Tyler can make noise in the AFC playoffs, or is he fool's gold?
Nah, Tyler disappointed me in that Super Bowl in the other league, so I don't know.
Right. I agree. Richard Fajardo, the resident Hispanic member of Blake's league, should have been in the Super Bowl in that league. Rich would have beat Jason in that league. You know, we don't talk about it too much.
Yeah, Richard got D. I didn't play him.
Yeah, Richard, he watching this too.
That's why you
Yeah, he commented.
Richard got D. I respect his D. For sure.
Yeah, Richard got it. He got good. Richard got that good D.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Pause.
Emoji eyes.
All right, look. Tyler said, "Don't make me go in." Quote, "Cause he got a better team. That's why you quit as Eagles." He talking to you, Eugene. Yeah, he said he.
Time out. The problem with Tyler is, I love Tyler to death. I consider Tyler a friend. He's good people. I consider all you guys friends, to be honest. I get along with everybody. They might like me sometimes, but I ain't got no problem with none of y'all. The thing is, Tyler will bring up. See, I gotta be careful what I tell Tyler. Like if I piss Tyler off today, I feel like 5 years from now, Tyler's gonna be like, "Man, you remember that day that fat ass said this about me?" He just brings up old shit. Listen, he'll bring up old shit in a minute. He'll post a screenshot from 3 years ago talking about, "Hey, I made you quit."
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Hey, Demetrius said, Eugene, you in a division full of robots. Demetrius Anderson. I don't know what team he is.
Oh, I think that's
that Broncos.
I want to say that's the Broncos. Yeah.
And how long that nigga been in this league?
About a month or two.
Nigga, how long you been in the league? How many teams you done had? You on my damn case?
Let's speak on that, nigga.
Shit, you done.
We ain't got all night. Listen to me. We ain't got all night. Y'all gotta hash this out another time.
Hey, we got 20 more minutes.
Alright, we'll hit it on the back
After that 20
end.
minutes, when I sign out, y'all can have y'all little chit chat. All right, NFC favorite.
Let's talk about the changes.
All right, NFC favorite going forward. Y'all know who I'm gonna pick, so I'm not even gonna say it.
The Bucks.
Saints.
It's like beating. No, not next year. This year, like in this playoff. NFC favorite.
Saints.
Bro, I won 3 games.
Hey, you can turn it over. You can turn it around, nigga.
Hey, listen, if you don't win 11 games, you ain't making the playoffs in the NFC.
Facts.
10 or 11 minimum. 10 minimum, but probably 11. There's going to be an 11-win team in the playoffs in the NFC.
Unless you're in the AFC West.
Right. Oh, yeah, bums. Real talk now. NFC playoff picture. Who do y'all have coming out of the NFC? Right now, yeah. I mean,
Gotta go with the champs.
right now, okay, Panthers.
I'm gonna call it a bluff. I don't think the Panthers make it.
I don't think they're gonna make it either.
I think somebody gonna upset him. It could be Bucks on any given day.
He got to win out. He has to win out.
The Panthers actually have decided to mix in the playoffs. I mean, they're not going to lose 2 games in a row. And they're going to win the last 2. But just say something happens and he loses these last 2 games, he's out of the playoffs. So
He got Broncos, Chargers, and Falcons. Oh, week 17. That's it right there.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm telling y'all now, them can't beat Derek.
Don't sleep.
I won't say that.
Well, I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard in another league, Emmett's like me in that league, just bums. He comes here and won some games. That's what I heard. I don't know.
I don't believe that. He's too good.
No, Emmett's a good user. I just think certain players have certain players' numbers. Like, it just happens that way. So I think, all right. So everybody says
Emoji rolling on the
Panthers,
floor laughing. Emoji
but the other
rolling
two
on the
don't really
floor
know who can
laughing.
upset.
Emoji rolling on
Because
the
I don't see
floor
anybody
laughing.
upset. Maybe the
Emoji
Falcons, maybe the
rolling on the floor
Rams. but
laughing.
I don't think it'll happen. AFC.
Oh, I ain't say my NFC. My NFC were Eagles.
I thought you said the Eagles' luck. I thought you said the Eagles' luck ran out.
They did, but I mean, it's still playoff football. He's still gonna be in the playoffs, but his luck did run out. But I still think he's the only other team that probably can beat the Panthers.
Make it.
Right. All right. He could, but it'll be tough. That'd be a good NFC championship game. Now,
Does you got your mic in your throat?
hey, what's that background noise? Is somebody washing dishes?
What, bro?
Is somebody washing dishes? They got a lot of feedback, like hands and shit.
Yeah, somebody do. Nah, I'm in the same room, just chilling.
Me too.
That's my girl washing dishes.
All
You
right.
told her to get there and wash some dishes, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah, go ahead. That's
All right, moving forward. All right, looking at the AFC, there's a long game at the top. You got the Chiefs, going to be at 11 wins going into next week. Titans 11 wins, Texans 11 wins, and the Ravens with 11 wins going into week 16. So it's tough.
I say the Ravens go to the Super Bowl.
I respect it.
you were just talking shit. How the
Hey, no question, Mike. No question.
I ain't questioning, man.
Gene, what has you putting the Ravens over the other three?
I'm Marvin, my boy, man. I think that's him losing to you. I think he gonna lose momentum.
I respect that.
If niggas know how to play, take away Tyreek Hill and the little sweeps to the side, man.
Hey,
I
will
respect
say
that.
this.
Oh shit.
I will say this.
Marvin ain't no hating.
Oh, no. Hey, for sure. Hey,
I will say this. I took away the deep ball. I took away the outside run. But Hines is a monster. Hines killed me. Hey, listen. He killed me on a couple screens, like one little screen play he got out there, and he had like just a little bit of green, and he took off to the end zone. That was his touchdown. And then
Hey, but let me say this though, right quick, not to cut you off. Like everybody, I be seeing everybody crying about what tier they in and this and that, man. All you cats need to do is win some games.
there you go. Just win.
I agree.
Just win.
I agree.
Everybody crying about these tiers. Nigga, win some games. You feel me?
There you
I
go.
agree.
Let them know, Eugene. Shit.
Niggas win some games, and this motherfucker, man, do y'all get respected, man?
Right.
For sure.
I agree. That's what I've been telling people. They're in their feelings over these tiers. Which,
Man, y'all ain't never seen me cry about no tier. I don't give a fuck.
all said and done, when it's all said and done, I made those tiers to let people know the Panthers are the champion. They will be the champion going forward.
That's a fuck now.
Just about it like tomorrow.
Straight
I
up.
appreciate y'all being here, but y'all ain't got a chance to win the Super Bowl as long as he's playing.
Hey, Dusty, I don't rock with that NWO shit neither.
Hey, listen, you gotta join the corporation.
I can't do that, man.
Okay, he with us then. He with us. He with
Hey,
us.
so that
man.
mean he with us.
Hey, Dusty, y'all ain't got enough beer for me to drink over there to come join y'all.
Gene, you could be a great corporate champion. We can make you
great corporate
Too
champion.
sweet.
All right, Ornette,
We start
who do you have coming out the AFC?
I got the Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah.
All right, Morgan.
What's up?
Let me say this. As you can, I'm not gonna say disrespect.
Marvin, you better pick yourself.
I'm not gonna say with the disrespect, but there seems to be a lot of doubt on these Chiefs going forward.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you this. I have the Titans going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Because I brought him in to win the AFC and show y'all weak.
Okay.
But I really think that I have a feeling the Chiefs are gonna make some noise. But if you pick
Okay.
against yourself, I'm letting you know I'll have zero confidence in the Chiefs going forward.
Okay,
So
now you ready for me?
Marvin, go get a triple. Who
Yeah.
wins the AFC?
Hey, I bleed red, man. That's it.
Big Red. That's Big Red.
We going back to the Super Bowl. Period.
Now,
That's what I
if you
like to
make
hear
the Super
right there.
Bowl, can I get
All
a
right, now
guarantee?
check this out. Check
I
this
can see
out.
this purple though.
Can
We
I
gonna
get a
make-
guarantee live on the air right now that if you make the Super Bowl, you will knock off the corporate champion Carolina Panthers?
He
He
not
ain't
making
gonna
it.
make it.
Chiefs versus Lions in Super Bowl.
Marvin,
Mark
you
it
need to
down.
redeem yourself because that picture with Dusty having you in that figure four.
I know, bro, for real.
You need to redeem yourself.
Hey,
Straight up. Straight up.
but these photoshops, they're funny though, right? Like they're good shit. They're good shit.
Nah,
Hey,
that.
but can I say this right quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Man, I was watching Devon, whatever his name, Devon the Rams dude.
Right.
Man, that nigga garbage to the mother.
Oh,
And I hope he listening too.
we got a
Tell 'em
call
how you
out.
feel, Dean. Tell them how you feel.
Man, this nigga talking about, he be talking about, he trying to put it like he beat me. Nigga, 52 to 31, we was having a shit out, but this nigga running the same shit. He stand cover 3-4 hours all fucking game, but don't nobody say shit like, I thought we supposed to be mixing up the plays. Like, what's going on with this shit, man?
Yeah.
You gotta let us know.
Right. Well, you're right though. Yeah, they gotta let us know.
Emoji
You said what?
happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy
I bring them in
tears.
here on the back end.
Wait.
We gotta finish up the topic.
Here's the thing.
Now that's gonna be the bonus watch.
Well, real quick. We're not gonna bring Sean in because I feel like y'all just be feuding. But
Nah.
I will say this. Right now, last week Sean got his words in against the Dolphins. Gino, I'm gonna give you, maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Is there anything you'd like to say to the esteemed Stun Gun and let them know what's on your mind? This is your chat.
I'm gonna sum it up like this. He ain't winning shit in this league.
Right. I feel
All
you
right,
on
all
that.
right. Eugene, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What should we expect to see from the Dolphins next season?
Shit, I'm hanging it up after this season.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man, my work's starting to pick up, so I ain't gonna be able to fuck with none of this shit.
Okay. Okay. I respect that.
I respect
Hell
that.
yeah.
All right, we got 3 more topics we're gonna go over.
We got 10 minutes. We still good.
Yeah, we got 3 more topics I want to hit. With Jay Ajayi hurt, I think Mike actually said the Eagles can still make some noise. But with Jay Ajayi hurt, and they have a tough schedule. Let me see. They're playing the Redskins tonight, and then they're going to play. Hold on, I'm looking right now. They play the Redskins tonight, and then they got the Giants, which is
Equals a
second.
fucking
Well,
bum.
they have the Vikings in week 17. They play the Redskins tonight. That's 2 very big games for them. Do y'all think that they can still make noise without their starting running back? the remainder of the season?
I think
But,
he might be all right. He gonna have to.
well, as,
I think he'll be all right.
He
well,
gonna have
as
to
how
figure
many
something
carries
out.
he
Though.
have, I don't think he'll be all
Lions
right.
and Ravens got me.
Right.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
true,
else
true
did
If he
that.
didn't have,
against me.
if he didn't carry the ball so much, uh, then I would give him that chance. But I don't see it as of right now.
Right. Arnett, what about you, brother?
He done.
You done? You done?
Stick a fork in him.
He
Stick
done.
a fork in him. It's done.
Yeah, he
It's
They
done.
got Redskins, Giants, and
All right.
Vikings. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
Well, the Giants, they're phoning it in the rest of the way.
We
So you
don't
got
even
Redskins
know
and
who
Vikings.
is.
So hopefully, you don't know if Jay gonna make some noise, but at least him and the Redskins are playing tonight. So that should be a good matchup. Bears quarterback situation. Let me ask y'all this:
5-3-0.
If the Bears, do the Bears have a chance to advance to the Super Bowl in the NFC with two separate quarterbacks throwing 5 interceptions each?
Ah.
Elway good, but he turned the ball over too much.
1-1.
Facts.
So, do y'all think he should look in the draft for a new quarterback,
Dimitric
or
Watson,
is
you
it the
got.
system he runs, or what can get Ray over the hump? Because I'm gonna tell y'all this: Ray's been in
Bears
this league
trash.
longer than anyone,
That's
myself
shun.
included. I think him and Tyler might have joined the same day. He's been here a long time.
Bears are trash.
He just can't get over the hump. He's
Eugene
won the
super
division.
trash.
He's made it to the NFC Championship game multiple times, but something stops him at that
Oh yeah,
in that
that's
area.
right. Emoji
What
man
can
face
get Ray
falling
over
with
this hump? Does he
medium
need a new
skin tone.
quarterback? Does he need a new
Not
system?
being a bum can get
What
him
can
over
we
the
do
hump.
to get the OG in this league over the hump into a Super Bowl? What can he do differently? Because he still wins 12.
Take care of the
he still
football.
wins-
Simple.
He still wins 10 to 12
Chilling
games
will
a
bring you
season.
in after the topic's over.
Yep.
He paid
Who we talking about? The Rams?
the Bears.
Oh, the
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, Ray.
Teach him to read the defense so he
Yeah,
don't
he did.
throw 6-0 picks.
I don't
Cheetah
know,
flopped
man.
like Dusty.
Hey, who the Ravens?
He just
That's
that's Clay.
Oh, that's Clay.
Yeah, he plays the Packers games too. It's him and Derek. He plays
How
for
the hell
Derek.
he lose to the Bills?
Wait.
He damn sure did.
Damn, he barely lost. Listen. We gotta ask him. We gotta post on the league and find out what the hell happened.
Yeah, we gotta find out about that. He done got that
Clay-
cast off and he can't even feel his damn arm.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the only reason why Jose lost to Devin Garbage is because he ain't got all his players.
Hey, Jose Jurado. I've seen him make some noise. He's decent. I think he can beat Devin.
He can beat him.
I think he can.
I played against him a lot. The only thing with Jose though is he don't give people props when he loses.
He don't got to.
Mad this, mad that.
Oh yeah.
So like this one cat I know that's on the podcast right now.
Oh
Damn
shit.
right. Damn right.
Emoji
Damn right.
face with
I'm
rolling
a
eyes.
firm believer in that
Let
shit.
me ask y'all this. Or the Bengals. All right, we're going to skip a topic. We're going to go to this topic. Then we're going to move ahead. The Bengals. While we're on the topic of excuses, they gave the Ravens 2 of their 3 losses. If it comes down to the Bengals and the Ravens in the playoffs, do the Bengals complete the sweep of the Ravens? Or do the
No.
Ravens win when it matters?
No. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going with the Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was a good man.
I believe.
Good man.
I believe. When it comes down to it, then yeah, it's only when it comes down to it. There's only 2 teams that's coming out of the AFC,
Who them two
and
teams?
that's the Chiefs or the Ravens.
To the Ravens? Okay.
Yeah.
Ravens need to lose again so Titans
All
get
right.
the bye.
All right. One of the big topics in the league, and this is gonna be the last topic before we get into the current power rankings before wrapping up.
Yep.
I know LOL.
One of the big topics in the league this past weekend
If we
was
don't get the
Devon
bye, Crockett will
Disrow
miss the first game of the
just
offs.
dropping a video and just
I am
clowning
trying to win
everybody.
out, LOL.
It was
Yeah.
a good thing. Like it stirred up the league. It got people talking. My question is this: in his time in this league, he's never won a championship. He's never won an NFC championship. I only remember him winning a playoff game to advance to the NFC championship.
Who we talking about?
My question is this: yeah, but he advanced to the divisional round, didn't he?
No, that was NFC Championship.
Who we
So he
talking
went
about?
to the NFC championship.
Yeah, when he quit.
Oh, he lost that game.
Tell Tyler to pull it up. He
Crockett
pull up
put 3
everything else,
weeks.
Cole.
Wait. Tyler quit.
No, Devon quit against
Oh,
Tyler.
oh.
Tyler, you know,
Yeah, he sure did.
saved the pictures and posted it
He
on-
he posted it. He posted it.
Tyler posted it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Y'all think Devon Disrow, is he for real? That's my dog. I like him. I'm going to go to Memphis with him. We're going to have some drinks. I'm going to cut up. I might join the gang. I don't know.
Coming from somebody who
I
lost
got
to
some
Dusty.
good buddies in Memphis that are in the good, they do their thing. I might get up there with them and just cut up. I don't know. But my question is this. Do y'all think he's for real? Or is he just talking shit to talk shit and he going to fall flat in the playoffs like he always does?
Man, that nigga faker than that fucking Gucci Canal Street.
He gonna fall flat for sure.
Hey, I was just gonna say he's faking
He
like
was
turkey
just
bacon, but
he was just heated off that one week.
Man, that nigga that Canal Street Gucci, man.
All right. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's going to make some noise this season.
He ain't gonna
This
make
playoff.
shit. He the same
I think
motherfucker.
that-
Hold on. He the same motherfucker that got a big week 1 win against a nobody and said he was gonna win the Super Bowl, and then he didn't even make the playoffs.
I remember that. I remember it.
Come
But
on,
listen,
man.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, Mike, you better stop talking about the past before you put a jinx on your ass again.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes,
listen.
my protege.
I whoop his ass. That's the
Hey,
jinx he
Mike.
got. Shit.
Mike, these last
And I sent him a Bible verse.
Mike, these last 2 weeks, I say you bench Lamar, start Tyrod. I don't want to hear no shit in the playoffs. Bench
I
Lamar,
don't know,
start
cause
Tyrod.
I can get it done with Tyrod. There ain't no
That's
thing.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
I don't think so.
but I gotta. You don't think I can get it done with Tyrod?
No,
Did you see what I did to Sean?
I
You got
did see,
more
but
you got more strong
that was in the last quarter. Hold on. That was in the last quarter. I feel
Nah, it was
like,
the third
well,
quarter.
shit, you won't beat me with no Tyrod.
Shit, why not?
Y'all remember talking about
That's
I'm
how-
coming
that's
after
how
his
he
ass.
Can't
That's not. That's you the older dude.
go
He can run,
compete with
too.
The league in yards.
Nah.
Energy man shrugging
Okay.
with light skin tone.
Hell, he had like an 80 or 60 year old.
I think for the Ravens to get to the Super Bowl, Lamar got to be on this game.
Right.
Simple.
He do, though.
And if he get hurt, I don't see the Ravens in the playoff.
I agree.
Man, shit,
They don't
now I
make
gotta
noise.
bench him now. Y'all don't piss me
I
off.
agree.
Hey, bro, I ain't like no lie. Week 17, I'm actually thinking about benching Mahomes, but I understand we got to give the people a show.
He can't run like Lamar.
I ain't giving nobody a show. I ain't got nothing to prove.
That in cover four.
All right, now, all right, moving forward to the final topic. Real quick, I think that if the Rams don't meet the Panthers in the playoffs, Rams can make noise. Anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. Looking ahead to next season. Give me 2 teams, one from the NFC and one from the AFC, that y'all think is gonna make some noise and has
Emoji
potential
thumbs
to
down
break through the
with
glass
medium
ceiling.
skin tone.
You know, maybe make the playoffs, maybe win a playoff
Update
game.
Titans is sitting at
something.
1 and 2 for we of the year.
Steelers.
Stop it, bro.
Hey, they will have a top.
Thanks, Mike.
They will have a top 2 pick. So it'll be
Stop
interesting
it.
to see what they-
Mike,
Not if you trade that shit for a bum corner like he did the last time.
Mike,
Yo,
bro, why you let them talk about preaching like that,
Got
bro?
it done with Tyrod.
what are you talking about?
They saying the Steelers gonna make some noise next season.
God, he gonna
All
make
right,
some
what about
noise.
the-
He gonna
who
pray for
said-
everybody.
Hey, wait. Breaking news. Tyler will get suspended next week.
Really?
This man just scored 64 points on the preacher. That's suspension. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, he did.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, bro. That
man.
no,
Why you do
that's
that,
a
man,
no-go.
like that?
Yeah, he's suspended. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, 64 to 6. God damn,
He hunted me the
that
ball
bad
on
man.
first down.
He scored 20 points in the last quarter.
He said the preacher punted him the ball on first down.
No.
Oh, hey, if you do that, you gotta get jabbed. If you do that, you gotta get
Called
jabbed.
Jimmy out
Nah,
as
I
was
doubt he did that, bro.
aim at the 1
We'll
yard
find out.
line.
We'll
He
find
said he
out.
called
We'll find
timeout as I was trying to end the game at the 1 yard line. But you still got 64 points.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to talk about that.
MOG
talk about
man
it. We'll talk
shrugging
about
with
it.
light
All
skin
right,
tone.
so who said the Steelers? Was it Gino?
Hold
All right,
on.
Ornette. Looking forward to AFC next season. Who you got? Surprise team. Team to watch.
I don't know, man.
Or the Browns gonna bounce back.
Arnett need to quit bullshitting.
Right.
Yeah,
Or the
he
Browns
do.
gonna bounce back. What's gonna happen?
I was bouncing back for sure. We bouncing back.
Yeah, I got Browns bouncing back, man.
AFC, but he
back.
don't have to
What
see me.
about you, brother?
I got to figure out how to get called pass interference.
Yeah, I got Browns to bounce back, but I got the Jets.
Jets. Oh, that was what I was about to say.
Mike,
Yes,
I'm
for the
think
AFC,
Sherman-
I got the Jets to be the team to watch next season.
Yeah, I think Sherm can get there too.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. We
All right.
from the same area. There's only one goat in this area.
whichever
That's
one
me.
of y'all knows
Give a fuck about that. Nah, hell no, nigga. Ain't
All
nobody.
right.
you ain't either.
In the
Tyler.
NFC, any surprise teams to watch? Make some noise.
Cardinals.
Blake got them Cardinals looking nice.
He turned
I'm
them around.
prepared for my
Yeah, he did, in one
offensive and
season.
defensive playbook.
Yeah, they were 9-4.
I gotta go with them. I gotta go with them Saints, man.
That the Saints are nice.
I got to. They got their secondary in New Orleans is probably number one overall.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Well, we got that
know.
rookie, Moses. Moses is nice.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's nice. And I ain't trying to harp on and talk shit,
Yankee
but
cover 4 to no
I didn't even have Lattimore on Tyreek Hill. That was Moses, the rookie.
You play for
On Hill all
nine
night.
tackles
You know, it was a
and
good
linemen
game.
holding blocks. MOG man shrugging with light skin tone.
What you mean?
That's shun.
Because you play better than what I was saying. Nigga, I done played
SMHOK
My
Tyler.
problem is this, and I think all y'all can attest. I play a good defense. I can stop people on defense. But when I get on offense, guess what? I just be throwing shit. I be looking like Brett Favre out there. I love Brett Favre, but Brett Favre would just sit back, throw it up for an interception. That's how Jared Goff be looking. Sometimes I see shit I don't even really see.
I play
I went
cover
back
4
and watched the
against
replay.
people
Listen,
like why
I
are
watched the
no
replay.
offense.
And during the game, I swore
HB zone out of
Mike Thomas
pistols.
was open. I watched the replay. Mike Thomas wasn't even in the area, and he had 3 people on him where he was. So I just be seeing shit.
Lead the league
I don't
in
know.
yards. MOG man shrugging with light skin tone.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
Hello,
Morvan said Saints. Somebody, Ornette said the Cardinals.
MOG man
Or Gene
shrugging
said
with
Cardinals.
light skin tone. Not.
No, I was just fucking around with that Steelers shit.
Right.
Bro, you can have faith in the preach.
I think the.
That's my family. That's my real family. So
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I wanted to tell y'all. I didn't know if y'all knew, but if y'all look at Ornette and Bishop, not Bishop, Bishop and Gino, they have a little feud, but really, they've been playing Madden since the Nintendo days. Now,
That's
this is what
what's
I
up.
did here.
Arnett, you already know what time it is with that, man.
This is what I heard though. I heard Bishop used to get in that ass on Super Nintendo. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Can't he just come out and throw deep balls against me?
He would put it like this. Preacher was nice on Nintendo, you know what I'm saying? But James was always that top dog. You feel me?
314 yards and
Right.
2 8 points against
But
us.
I still got both of them though.
Now just gotta
Right.
stop you for
Now-
offensive trays.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'll go last with the team to watch in the NFC. The Saints will win 11 games next season.
Oh, I like it, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
It took 4 seasons to build us up.
Can we hear somebody different than the
Your scores were lucky.
Well, I don't know. See, I don't know if I can beat the Panthers. I'm gonna try though.
1-2-0
Ah,
versus me.
fuck.
But let me tell y'all this.
we finna do you like you did Darius, nigga. We finna
I'm gonna win 11 games, though. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm putting it in. Tell you what, if I don't win 11 games next season, the Super Bowl pot
Especially
goes
that
from
one
$50
with
to
the fake
$100
pie
for that
call that
season,
set you up.
out of my pocket. I'll jump it up. If I don't win, no. If I don't win 10 games next season, 'cause I don't know the schedule yet, so I got to go down to 10. But if I don't win 10 games next season, for next season, I'll jump the Super Bowl pot up to 100. We win in 10 games, guaranteed.
Okay.
I don't do many guarantees, but that's a guarantee. And we're still tier 5. We stay tier
I
5. We're
was
tier
talking to
5 for
Sean the
life.
whole game. I played you not even focused laughing.
He's for 20.
Meanwhile, you won because Lamar Otto broke 2 tackles and then ran
Oh.
0 yards.
Hey.
into
Oh,
the
you
end
want the
zone.
Chiefs? You can have them, bro. I'm going NFC next season, next Madden.
Yeah, Marvin said he's coming. Marvin said he's coming to the NFC
Yeah.
South.
I take that back. You know, there's a lot of these suckers running around talking about how many teams I didn't switch to. Let me clear that up. Right quick though. All right, so when we first started, when Darius was running shit, I took the Ravens, right?
Right.
So after Darius cheated and won the Super Bowl, that's when we switched.
I was watching a 2-year-old and 6-year-old while
Right.
baby
You had
mama
the
was at work.
Rams?
So what's your point?
I took the Rams, but then I seen the Texans available, so I took the Texans.
Right.
So when Big Mike wasn't playing his games, Dusty, you made a post on the Luck and the Percy and you tagged Tyler in it. I thought that was his division, and like the Eagles was open. I was tagged in that.
Right.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well shit, if I can switch, the Eagles was 1-5 anyway.
Right.
So it wasn't like I switched to a fucking 6-0 team.
My point is that
Right.
you
That
said
is
he
true.
was gonna whoop my ass and didn't he? Be humble. That small playbook won't get you anywhere come the off sprue, I promise.
I just play my game, I keep it pushing, bro. But my thing with him is keep my name out your mouth.
Right.
That's it.
Keep
For
your
sure.
monkey ass name
My name
out of his mouth. That's what he said.
6 in the morning, he arguing with Tyler about his Titans team. I wake up, oh, you wanna hear shit.
My playbook ain't he small LOLULLC.
Shit with Tony about me, like, dude.
You beat me in the offs and I will buy your Madden 2.
Ah, we all cool, man. He just talking trash.
Buy me Madden 2 0.
Okay, but don't speak on my name when I ain't spoke on you.
Let me basically
Facts.
break it down what Gino's saying. Gino said, don't make his motherfucking ass get on a plane and come to Tennessee.
And be 50.
That's what he's saying.
Ain't nobody saying that shit, man.
Oh, that's where he at.
Memphis area, 901 type.
Nah, it's all, it ain't even that serious.
No, but you know what I like? You know what I
Hey, but that nigga talk like he be eating like 30 Popeye biscuits with that drink.
What we talking about?
Yeah, can
Oh,
barely
shit.
hear you.
This done turned to widen out, fella.
But anyway, back to the topic.
Now, listen, real talk, fellas. I
Hey,
appreciate everything.
hey, Eugene.
Emoji eyes.
What, Mike?
Go to the party chat settings. I think you ain't got your shit where your voice allowed to be shared.
Oh, they couldn't hear him?
They can barely hear him. They can hear him a little bit.
Oh, you got to turn the mic level up.
Nah, go to the party settings and go to allow voice to be shared
Fuck
and
you,
see what it
Jimmy.
is
Put in
on.
his feelings.
All right, fellas. Ornette, final word. Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Browns will be back next season.
Come on.
All right.
Got a few things, a few moves we got to make in the off season. And Mike, man, keep it more healthy, man. I got some money riding on y'all. I don't want to put the pressure on you like that, but I got money on y'all.
All right.
The Ravens do look good, though. I just seen him play slingshot, and Tyler, and he handled his business.
Right.
I ain't
Indeed.
saying nothing.
Yeah, them boys.
I'm on a mission to win the trophy.
That shit, but I watched both of his games, and he whooped both of their ass.
Right.
Bottom line.
Because Gino says that.
Let me address
final word.
some.
That's what
Cause Eugene, you done said it. Patrick, the Bengals done said it. Tyler done said it. They said that my playbook is small. My playbook is
Scary
not
ass.
small.
That would
I only
benefit from your mission.
run shit that I know that can beat you. So if I don't need to run anything else, why would I need
My
to do
Super
that?
Bowl in this
My
league
playbook
from
ain't
Madden
small. I
1
just
second
want
is still
to
archived.
address that.
Emoji
So
rolling on
if
the
you
floor
come in a
laughing.
game thinking I'm gonna run the
5
same
offensive plays.
plays over and over
LOL.
again, it's not gonna happen. Cause the way I beat Tyler, he's not gonna get the same. He's not gonna get that same game when we play in the playoffs. It's gonna be way different.
Cause it's
So
a
I just
single
want to
sure.
put that out there.
UTIs.
Okay. That's respect.
Dusty,
I was giving you a hard time, Mike, because I heard you booed that with Sean last week. Y'all laughing and all that other shit. So I said, throw out your, that's all.
oh, that's all we're gonna
Booed
do is
up,
laugh on this.
nigga.
And 5, cause it's a single.
For this podcast here, Dustin done already fleed. So
Yeah, he done
anything else
bounce.
anybody got to say?
I
Hold
think,
on.
well, my system cut off. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm back.
What the hell?
When Mike started talking,
Only thing I got to say is, man, good luck to everybody in the playoffs, and I'm gonna beat the Bills' ass when we play Week 17.
Okay.
Hold on, don't leave
last
yet.
game of 19, we got. Let me say this though,
Tune up, Sean.
Mike. I think what they mean, because my system cut off when you started talking about your playbook, so I didn't hear anything you said. But I think what they mean by your playbook is it's not small. You just don't open it up. Like you said,
Yeah,
you
I
run the
don't
plays, you know that'll beat them.
Yeah, I ain't gotta open
But
up.
it really seems like it's not mixed up. But then again, I watch these guys and they'll sit in cover 3 all game. Well, if you sit in cover 3, if y'all sit in cover 3,
Damn
we
good.
know what plays will beat you. So I would
rules
expect
say
them
you
plays to be
gotta open it
ran.
up.
Maybe not, not overly spammed, but if you sit in cover 3, I know what'll beat cover 3. Yeah, we all know what'll beat cover 3.
Light skin tone.
Right.
Um,
And Tyler
I'll be
was
honest,
talking about.
I'm probably the only user really that don't just sit in zone the whole game. But then again, I'm the opposite. I sit in man the whole game. So there's only so many man plays you can run. Cover 2, cover 2 man, cover 1, the blitzes. There's only so many man-to-man plays you can run. So I guess it's kind of like a thing. You're gonna sit in zone the whole game, or you're gonna sit in man the whole game. I don't think anybody really truly has a perfect 50-50 mix. So we're not gonna bitch about that. But I will say this: if you sit in cover 3 the entire game
Nothing
or
is
cover 2,
repetitive each possession.
we're all football guys. We know what beats cover 3 and cover
But one
2.
zone LOL.
So if you sit in cover 3 the whole game, you can't expect us not to come out and run the plays that we know will beat cover 3.
Right.
Or cover
Now,
2.
let me tell you something. Like motherfuckers want you to damn come out and cover 2 and cover 3, and then they gonna throw a fucking deep ball at your ass. You can't beat no fucking deep ball in cover 3 and cover 4, especially if you got people that's 95 speed and higher. That shit is dead. Like if you come out in that, it's a weakness for speed. That's why they be bitching about you coming out in cover 4. That's why they bitch at me for coming out in cover 4. No motherfucker, you not about to sit here and deep ball me the whole fucking game. You gonna have to play some fucking offense, bro. Like this is real
No, it's
shit.
really not.
But guess what,
I
though?
play Madden
I don't
like
think I
real
ever-
life.
I don't think I ever run cover 4, maybe once a game. But people don't beat me with the deep ball. They don't. It just don't happen.
That's cause you got fast ass, smart ass cornerbacks and fucking safety.
Yeah, I do man-to-man a lot.
I can't run man to man. I can't do that.
I was about to say if my thought on that is if you got a coach that only run cover 4, then that's his scheme. If a coach only run cover 3, that's his scheme. You know what you got to do to beat it, so go out there and beat it, no matter
Right.
what you run.
Well,
I
would
run
like
a
to
zone
see-
scheme. I
would
don't
like
really
to
run
see-
cover 4, cover 3. I mean, I run
see
cover
Nick
4 and
Saban.
cover 3 heavy, but I got a
But
zone
why?
scheme.
But why, Dusty? Why would you want to see that when, like for you, for instance, your team is built to run man, so you can run man, you can run both, but you can mainly run man. The next coach, his DBs probably ain't that good, so he gonna sit in cover 3.
Right. Well, no. What I'm saying about mix it up, I mean like at least do like a 3-4 predator, 3-4 eye, nickel 3-3-5.
Yeah,
40.
I feel you though.
And Mike, I will
That's
say
what I
this.
do.
While Mike picks the same formations, the same scheme, he does pick different formations. So
Yeah.
I do get where he's coming from. And we'll address it more going forward, but I don't see any issues. I really don't.
Cause I mean, look,
We're talking about what beats cover 4. drags and stuff? Because I don't know what beats cover for.
Man, we discussed that off the air, man.
Yeah, we said yeah. Look, I run cover for show 2, drop whatever that shit is. I run cover
Man, y'all
for
don't believe
quarters,
this
cover for
motherfucker. He
palms,
baiting y'all.
cover for palms, press quarters. They all different types. It's not the same. Like it's
You know what
not.
I
They
do?
don't do the same
I
shit.
line up man to man, I blitz, and I put a spy on the quarterback. If you can stop the blitz, beat my corners man to man without rolling to the side when I got my fast ass linebacker or my backup safety in there at linebacker, which not on the depth chart, but in the formation sub, and you can beat that rolling out, hey, you can beat me.
They rolling out shit dead against me. I wish you would roll.
Hey, that's one thing you can't. Ever since Arnett showed me to click R3 to send that spy down, as soon as he starts rolling out, that's a wrap.
It's over with.
That's how old Josh Walker used to beat me. You know, bum ass gonna roll to the sideline, and I like Josh. When he roll to the sideline, Arnett text me, message me in the middle of the game, say, hey,
I got a cheat code for that. They try to do that against me.
the guy in spy.
I'm all breaking that tackle.
I got Marcus Davenport. Marcus Davenport is a damn near 90-speed defensive end that's strong and tackle strong. So if a quarterback rolls out, 9 times out of 10, I got Davenport in spy. And if you roll out with Jackson, Davenport, you ain't breaking that tackle from Davenport.
Mine will.
You might, but I don't think you will. Anyway,
My nigga got 90 break tackle.
it's been good. Once again, we crossed that hour threshold once again. Because what happened was Marvin didn't use that damn buzzer enough. He used it one time.
I know, right? I got away from it, bro.
Man, it was getting good,
Hey,
man.
we're a work in progress, man. We gonna get better each podcast. I advise y'all to stay tuned, man. We appreciate y'all. Eugene,
Real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Marvin. For the Butte bump, I need to know who Marvin picked. No, Marvin didn't pick the NFC.
Sean, where you at?
He said it'd be upset. Okay, hold up. I need to know who. Okay, I need to know who Marvin picked as an AFC team to watch next season, and who Marvin picked as an NFC team to watch next season. I know who he picked. We all know who he picked. If you listen to the podcast, you know who he picked.
I don't remember shit.
He picked an AFC squad and an NFC squad.
I did. Yep.
Message us the NFC squad and the AFC squad that he picked, and we'll get the Butte bump. Tyler and Sean, stay patient. We're gonna knock that out shortly, y'all, from last 2 times. And I'm done. Anything else you want to add before we sign off, fellas?
I was trying to get Sean in here so him and Eugene can go at it, but
Oh man, I ain't got time for that shit.
Nah, we ain't gonna go there.
Tell that nigga to win the ball, nigga. That's all.
Win a game. Win your game.
The nigga on the chats talking about I'm super trash, but I never said I was super good neither, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga, you can't do that, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Tennessee, fuck, nigga.
ooh.
But I'm out.
All right. Hey, what time we advancing?
As soon as the Eagles and the Redskins finish.
Had they even started?
I'm about to look now. As soon as we finish.
No one's even online.
Okay. If they ain't kicked off by 9:30, I'm advancing.
That's supposed to be playing now.
Yeah, they
He
are,
said-
but you can't kick off yet. I'm about to message them both. All right, fellas, y'all have a good one.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. It's a good podcast
Yeah.
right here.
For sure.
Hey, when the
what y'all
next
think?
one?
We talk in the chat about the format. What y'all think? Want to do it again Thursday night or Wednesday night?
You can do Wednesday night. I'm free Wednesday night.
Wednesday night? All right, Wednesday's good.
All right, Wednesday. We're gonna do it Wednesday for real this time.
Hey, I'm trying to tap in too, but I said what I had to say today, so I'll be on the topic. You ain't gotta worry about me.
All right, man. All right, Wednesday it is.
All right, y'all have a good one.